are, and we're back. Keep it clean. All right. This one, Twitter.
Yeah.
For all the benefits of it, and there are careers that have been basically developed. Tell me what Kardashian does, if not for social media, or Ashton Kutcher is now a brand in large part because I get all that. However, the risk and the reward and the time that's used on it, and I'm not trying to come down on social media, I'm trying to get it. Would you advise clients that you run a risk more through Twitter of causing more problems than you do of gaining more followers and more value and more leverage?
Well, it depends on if you're out there. I would advise a client, particularly like if you had a sports client or so, is that we've always said is that you really should have a filter before you say something, because the downside is you're going to lose endorsements, et cetera, et cetera. For regular individuals, I mean, it is a way to. I've met new friends. But more importantly, is that's where I get my information. It's where I learn about what's going on a daily basis. It's where I read Richard's stuff that I would never read anyplace else. No, seriously. I mean, I'm saying that in a good way.
I just like the sparring that keeps going.
I mean, that's the way that you learn stuff.
The upsides, there are greater upsides and there are greater downsides to it both. So you can reach more people. You can make yourself a bigger brand name, and you can use it to actually sell yourself in products. At the same time, it's a much steeper cliff to fall off.
Discussion, substitute the word telephone every time you use the word Twitter, and you'll see that it was the same argument that was being made in the 1920s.
There's not a permanent record of what I'd said on the phone here.
That is a marginal and important difference.
Don't tell that to Obama. They're taping everything you have. Which is the NSA, led by the Brodsky administration. They're listening to everything you have. If you don't think that they have every phone call you've made, those guys over there who said, we're going to make sure we're going to look at everything that Bush did. Everything that Bush did. They said, hey, that Bush stuff did good. Let's take everything.
Stay in the Republican Party.
The kids are going to use Twitter. Here's the problem that I have with it. They create their own language outside of the English language to communicate. And they make up their own words.
Did you become a fuddy-duddy?
No, but the reason why I say it, because my son is in community college, I look at some of the comments.
You look at his stuff?
What father does?
I forgot that you got the whole Obama Big Brother thing going on, so you're following everybody.
Just move on.
Call the president. He'll tell you what's going on.
He's the fuddy-duddy, and he's the big liberal. Go to break.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm the big liberal. I'm the libertarian.
Well, it's one of the memes on Twitter is YOLO, you only live once. A lot of kids say that back, and to justify some of the things that they do. It's a different mindset, and I said it before, it's the latest.
You just said a lot of the kids, like, you're an old man too.
I'm 41 years old. It
Yeah.
happens. I wish it wasn't true. I don't see it in the mirror, but that's what they tell me. But it's the latest incarnation of figuring out a way to annoy their parents and to be different than their parents, and nobody's going to tell them what rules to live by. And it's going to bite some of them in the behind, but as Richard said before, I don't think it should.
Fuddy-duddy. Crazy liberal.
Wait, why am I a funny dad?
No,
because you hate the new language.
I'm terrified what he's going to say about me.
If you're paying a tuition for your kid to get an education, and they're creating words,
fuddier and duddier as the session goes on.
Time out, Richard.
You're paying for them who's going to school so you can control their
Wait
language.
a minute. I call BS on you.
And duddier.
As somebody who is as open-minded and everything else, in today's day and age, subtract a few years from your kid's age, would you let your 16-year-old have a Twitter account?
I'd be too smart to think I could stop it.
Oh, please.
You can't
I agree with that
control
one. I agree with that one.
stuff. You're not at that age group yet.
I'm pretty close.
Well,
yeah.
Do me a favor. Let's have this conversation in 18 months when you're holding your head like this.
How old's your oldest, Richard?
12.
Do they have a phone?
Yes.
Oh, you're
An
in trouble.
iPhone?
And I never thought, not an iPhone,
You're a
Samsung,
more scaled down. Yeah.
You're in trouble.
But the fears
Because they're not looking at the internet or anything.
No,
like
but
that.
the fears of photos are gonna
No, they're not looking at stuff. No, there's not.
Those
I
kids
know.
are the kind of kids we all really would like to
End the
have.
show. Gotta get home. Get the kid's phone.
Anybody ever see, was it Butch and the Sundance Kid? Morons. It was around about morons. We're talking about sports when we come back. Stay with us.
Fuddy-duddies.